They have video from all 8 of their games, plus they played them once this year already. Video has become an incredibly powerful scouting tool. They are the regular season LCC champs. The end of a high school football game, a time for players to congratulate each other and revel in post-game exhaustion. But for the coaches, the end of one game marks the beginning of the next. This is room 20 of Old Town High School, a place which doubles as the video center for the football coaching staff. It's Tuesday night, and all 5 of the coaches are present to pour over hours of their opponent's footage. In this case, the Mattanock Academy Lynx. Head coach Jim Walsh, associate head coach Gary Spencer, line coach Chris Kempton, defensive coach Randy Hutchins, and assistant coach TJ Smart watch every one of the Lynx's offensive and defensive plays to prepare their charges for a game that is still 5 days away.
If we didn't look at their game films of the games after we play them, there are some things they do that we wouldn't be prepared for. And I think that puts us at a disadvantage. We may not be able to stop it, but at least we know it's coming and we put in some kind of a coverage or a defensive scheme for it. Conversely, we try and look and see how other teams have hurt them or what other teams have been able to do against them defensively and try and implement it into our game plan.
With Walsh manning the remote control, the Lynx are picked apart play by play. And invariably, the coaches find just what they're looking for.
You know, they're only kids and they're athletes, and the idea is to put the best athletes, 11 of them, on the field. And a lot of high school teams have a hard time doing that. And our job is to try to find where the best athletes are. Just as Lincoln's job is to try to find where ours are.
Sure, it sounds cold-hearted, but that's what makes for a successful football team, finding and exploiting your opponent's weaknesses. From the defensive point of view, watching countless offensive plays from scrimmage exposes subtleties about the opponent's attack.
If they're in a formation and we can recognize it on the field, that gives us a key to go by and know what they run, what their tendency is to run. If they're in a formation, they run one play 47 times and only 2 other plays 4 and 6 times, and we know what they're going to run. And that gives our kids a great advantage on the field.
But of course, the toughest thing is implementing their own strategies to counter what they've learned from the footage. So while the players are home doing their homework, the coaches are still at school, studying and planning long into the night for their exams on Saturday. In Old Town, Howard Green for the Halftime Report.